today, it's better to schedule on a weekly basis than on a daily basis, because you'll be able to be more productive and get more things done. Now, when it comes to the personal packing, okay, you want to focus on all the important values that you have in your life and create yourself a yearly mission statement. Okay, that's number one. Create a personal mission statement, create a family, and create a business statement. You'll have your family involved when it comes to writing a mission statement with you, and any employees and associates at work to come up with your work mission statement. You can also do a career and so on and so forth. If it's just you as a business owner, that's fine as well. And yearly update it when you add employees. Those will be your 3 pages in the packet. Then what you want to do before all this is to come up with your roles. Or let's do this. Set up your 4th page as your roles and goals. Okay? These are going to be, roles are going to be your priority when it comes to your life, things that mean most to you. Could be family and friends, certain types of work. I'll give you an example. If you're family oriented, you have a family, okay? And you have different roles in your career, and you have health and so on and so forth, you could set it up like this. And I preferably would think about it like this. So you want to put your important things first. Okay? So family and friends will be second. And I would say personal growth would be first. Third would be to have good health. And then next would be your certain types of work. Now let's say if you're a business owner and it's just you, just say R&D, research and development, sales, could be administrative work, so on and so forth. You could have each one of those in categories. If it's just a career, it's in a job, you could just put in your job and be in the most productive person. Just that one would be a role. You can also fit in your any employees or associates at work. Would be one. And then next would be entertainment. Whatever is your recreational and so on. And when you have all your roles, you'll have your long-term goals on the next page. So these would be all the long-term goals that you want out of your life. Your desires, your wishes, your top 5 pillar goals, long-term pillar goals. Something that you want 30 years out. Okay? And if you're older, in your 60s or so, 10 years out. Okay? After that, you'll come up with your certain laws that you like to abide. And mine would be, for example, the 10 Commandments from the Bible. The Confidence Formula by Thomas Edison. You want to come up with your, and then also, I like the 5 Rules of Gold. Okay. And you can come up with any other rules that you like. I like certain rules like, you know, Pareto principle. There's all different types of other ones. But those are the most important ones. You could use the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, 7 Habits. And then the next pages will be your visions. pictures of what you want to look like, pictures of what you want to be, type of family you want, good memory pictures of good times as a family, achievements at work, so on and so forth. I recommend picking something that is out in the future. It'll be a lot better. And then next, you can focus on putting down just any information that you really like to remember all the time, so you can always focus on it. And information like that would be just like certain routines and strategies and so forth like that and you think will be beneficial for you. Remember, these change yearly, but you'll stick with this one for the year. This will all be condensed down to I figured before I was going to make a packet. Yeah, so we're going to go back here and talk about to structure your personal packet into 3 to 5 inches. And what it would look like is like these index cards that I have written down here. Let's see, it'll be about like this size, and you put it in your pocket and so on and so forth. And I already have it all done on the computer, but I'm going to convert it into that size format. I made a booklet before that was really well, but you can't fit it in your pocket, so it doesn't make sense. We're going to go into the book here, and I want to talk about Stephen Covey's examples here of using Quadrant 2 for your activities. And he was, and this goes to the personal packet too. So if we, so you come up with identifying your roles first. So in his examples was individual, spouse, parent, manage new products, manage research, manage staff development, manage associations, chairman way, which would be organization. So you can think about it like this: individual, family, friends, work associates, organization associates, so giving back to people. You can also think that in terms of things to work on, so that you can define it as work or organizations at the end there. Then you come up with your specific long-term goals. That's the next thing. And and then you'll come up with your scheduling. And he has like an example here, so you see how he broke everything down. So you got your 7 different things that you focus on, and see, it'll go from prioritizing, see, what's the most important, and then have 3 weekly goals to finish throughout the week in scheduling in weekly formats, which is amazing. I love it. And see how you can set up a priority for the day that might take less than an hour up top, so per day. Then have certain times through the day that you can get it done. Awesome. Sometimes you schedule stuff in between too, so you can focus on little things that you might need to get done, but that are not important. But you still have to focus. You still have to put a little bit of time in it. And then you have daily identifying, which we were talking about too. Having everything separated so that your daily formats. Now, amazing information here. I definitely recommend reading this book. Now, if you want to be highly effective, and see, it works for me because I used to be. There's 4 different generations of people. You got your first generation, which is just having a notepad and writing down a to-do list. Then your second generation when it comes to scheduling. Third generation when it comes to prioritizing a schedule in a daily format. Which that was me. That's me, or was me. And I always focused on a daily thing. So I always, what can I do to maximize my day? The thing is, you don't realize is that you do prioritize, you do get a lot done, but you don't all the time focus on Quadrant 2 because it's harder to do that way. See, because now if you devote a day for this, a day for that, so you could go in a weekly format, get more stuff done. Use a time effectively. Instead of doing 1 hour a day, you could do 5 hours on one thing a day. If it's something that might work well for you, let's say like reading a book. You're so deep involved in a book, you could read for 5 hours. I mean, that's just an example. But it's easier to do it per day. But I'm just giving some examples, like I said. Now, like I said, if it comes to work, you want to knock out work. You don't want to have like 2 hours a day. You could do 1 hour, one whole day, 10 hours work straight, work hard and get it done. So be very productive, guys. I love you guys. We're gonna be effective together, okay? We're gonna go through this journey. You see my first video with detailing a job. You know, I'm showing the struggle, okay? We can be successful together. You know, I know these videos are really weird and I might be boring in a lot of them, but hey, this is all practice videos so I can help you guys in the end. You don't have to watch them. You can focus on the main videos, which I'll put up eventually, and you know what? Take it from there. All right, remember your purpose: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Peace be with you.